Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpack Trader Training Room for Wednesday, February 26th. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, we have a crude oil inventory report at 10:30 this morning, so set the disclaimer aside. Crude oil, no trades yet this morning for the 9 o'clock session. Unleaded in a short trade. Target 1 traders have already hit target, so this will be a power quitting for Target 1 traders. Target 2 traders still working. YM is flat. Soybeans is in a long trade, but it's gone too far for us to get in sync, so we'll look for a new trade there. Micro Russell is flat. That's where we are this morning. Unleaded trailing at 037. Market is open. Long trade on the Micro Russell. Long trade on the YM. And a full stop out on the Micro Russell. And on the YM as well. Short on the Micro Russell now. And that goes for a break even on the Micro Russell. And then goes long. I believe that would be a valid trade. A loss, a break even, and that one's a winner. And that's certainly trailing by now. Targets 3 and 4 win. And running up. Need to move up one tick on that one, so it was probably 83.5, it looks like. That's where our money management was, and that looks like it's probably going to be a stop out. $85.2. And now we go into a short, trade number 4. Triggers in. Quite a bit of movement this morning in Micro Russell. There is a long trade on the YM. And a break even on the Micro Russell that quick. A loss, 2 break evens, and a solid win. Unleaded still trying to work down lower. 970, 1970 for target 2, currently at 2026 for money management, or I'm sorry, for trailing stop. Soybeans got into a short and is taking heat. Let's see. Darn. 4 seconds after open. Next bar is, yeah, 58-second bar. Well, probably in that trade. And looks like we have a long setup right at the stop. For a moment, I'll do this. We are still in the short. And that could very well turn around. Long trade marked up. 24 tick target. Getting close to money management. Yep, there's money management as a matter of fact. So that one will come to break even. There, actually, it's already starting to trail. There's target, 24 ticks. The loss on the first trade was 25 tick risk. So that's a 50 tick loss. We're down 26, so we need the trailer to get up just above our target, couple of ticks above our target for break even. Unleaded stop to 2018. Nothing on the pound Aussie. Long trade on the Micro Russell. Triggers in. YM starting to push upward. All right, there is a stop within 1 tick of our target, so that's 3 ticks from break even. 669. And we take a second full stop on the micro Russell. Unleaded moves down again. 2012 for the trailing stop. And now we move up to 673. And now 678 on the YM, so that's going to get us positive. $6.79. Going up through target 4. $6.89. So now we have a solid win. Definitely positive on the session. Loss of 50, gain of 24 on target. And we're now at 694 from our entry at 646. So 48 ticks. So 22 tick positive net on the 2 trades. Soybeans is pushing lower. Two closes below the signal line on counterpunch here. So the stop and reverse is canceled. And we're back to the entry again. YM is finished, so I'll put an unleaded chart over that. We'll look at micro NQ. Micro NQ takes a quick loss and then a win, solid win here. Our start time is 4 minutes after market open. Short would have been valid. And then stopping out in between target 1 and 2, we got targets 2 and 3. Yeah, we got target 3. Didn't get to target 4. $2,003 for the unleaded stop down in the upper right corner. Short trade is a full loss on the micro NQ. getting the entry, then pulling back up, bouncing off the 50 EMA up to the stop. And looks like unleaded stopped out. Target 2 traders. That's a pretty good size win. That's almost a double target 1. Target 1 traders are done. Target 2 traders, that just, you can lean on your trade plan for that one. Basic trade plan, that still leaves you with the ability to take another trade. 003 from oh 2054, so 51 ticks. You get 102 ticks and you're not POQ yet. That's rather ironic, but that's the way it works. That worked out. So 51 tick, no, more than that. 54 tick target 1. So target 1 traders get 105 ticks and our POQ. Final trade of the morning on the Micro Russell is a, I'll have to look at that one. That may be an avoidable trade, maybe a valid trade. I don't know without taking a look at timing. And it's going to be avoidable, or hey, it may end up being a full loss depending on how that timed out. No, I still can't get it. No, on it. There we go. No, still on. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That there, just for grins. We're long on the Micro Russell, or Micro NQ rather. And target 1 and trailing on the micro, or not the micro, but on soybeans. So one and done session. When this trade is over, that is going to be power quitting. And this trade is complete. Vertical line here. And a 4-second chart. I like to use 4 seconds because it gives me a couple of bars to see where I could have gotten in. That gives me shows me my 8 seconds it roughly takes to execute the trade. So there was our trade. All right, so it hit the entry, then went up to the stop, came back down to the entry, and back up to the stop. So that is a valid trade that ends up being a full loss, and that ends the session with the 3rd loss. So that's going to be a negative session on Micro Russell. Unleaded, we picked up a long trade and it's gone to target 2 when we were looking at all of that. So that will be your POQ for target 2 traders when this trade is complete. It's just 36 ticks to target 2 that time. So smaller target 2 on this one than we got on the trailer of the last trade that didn't get to target 2, just short of target 1. And stopping out, so we pick up about 38 ticks. I think 2009 from entry at 007. We picked up 36 and 238 ticks. So we get 140 ticks on the session. And that trade is done. Micro NQ, unfortunately, that trade is a break even on the long trade. Got that wick back to the break-even point before we made it up to target 2. And came back for a couple of ticks on break-even. So we take a loss, a win, second loss, and a break-even. So 2 losses, 1 break-even, 1 win. And of course, now we get a big winner on the micro Russell. Work that as it may. We're still in the soybean short. Trailer still at its break even, 27 and a quarter. All right, while we're waiting for a, did we get a momentary crossover? Let's find out. Nope, we didn't. Running those cat lines in real time, and I saw a momentary flash of red, but they didn't cross over, and just one on top of the other. Didn't close with a crossover anyway. Soybeans, new session low, 1 tick away from target. And the micro Russell pushing straight on up. That would have been a beautiful trade to be in. That's one that looks like it's flung out of a catapult. That's why the strategy is named what it is. All right, there was 1 tick away from target 2 again on soybeans. I would trade for profit and take my profit a tick or 2 from that target, and now it hits the target anyway. So we'll move our goal down to target 3. Interesting. We came within one tick of stopping out and going into a long, and now we're through two targets. On the short, back down on the short side. That's why you don't second guess. You just play the trades out as they print. $11 and 17, so 28 ticks so far, 7 points. Target 3 is worth 24 ticks, another 6 points. All right, let's put unleaded back where it belongs. And then pick up the micro NQ again. Still no trades on crude, on the full crude contract. Looks like a micro crude chart did get a short, so that's one. Well, micro crude would have been one and done. No, looks like micro crude likes a squeeze zone trade. And okay, I need to look at something here. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, no. Oh, I know. Okay. I had something set wrong on my chart. I had turned off the squeeze zone earlier in the week. I forgot to turn it back on. So actually, no trades on either the full contract or the micro. That filtered trade would have been valid. Short trade on micro NQ. So we just missed money management. Micro Russell coming down. YM looks like it's trying to come down. Yes, All three looking like they're head to head. Micro NQ bouncing off its 50 EMA. YM kind of testing its 20. We'll see if it pushes down through. And there's money management. So we did get to at least break even on this trade. Trade number 5 on Micro NQ. Stop moved down a couple of, looks like 2 ticks. From 27 flat to 26 and a half. Full crude contract. Less than 2 minutes to 10 o'clock. So that'll end the session with no trades on crude. That's the second time in a couple of weeks that had no trades on the 9 a.m. session. Break even stop out on the Micro NQ and into a long trade. So that's the final trade of the morning for the Micro NQ. Another 3-tick move for the stop on soybeans, 25 3/4. Micro NQ pausing. Fairly active session. There's money management. So we are at least going to be break even. And that's where it stops out is, whoa. Big splat right at 10 o'clock. That also ends the 9 a.m. crude mini session. No 10 a.m. session. We've got a inventory session in 30 minutes. And that leaves us with only the pound Aussie still active. Well, no, I think that the pound Aussie and soybeans are still active. So we'll try to resolve soybeans in the next 15 minutes. Everything is done but pound Aussie and soybeans. Micro NQ, Micro Russell, most likely both slightly negative sessions. A win and 3 losses on the Micro Russell, along with 2 break evens. 2 wins, 2 break evens. Sorry, 2 wins, 2 losses, and a break even. on the micro NQ. Both on 6 trades. Yes. Review the micro NQ one more time. 4 minutes after market open. Yeah, so this was our first lost one. Target 2 and 3 win. So that will completely. Oh, that's a little bit larger trade than normal. So that gets us 80. It's like 85 points. So we're actually going to be plus 23. 85 on targets, and then we go from 220 to 249 and a half, so we get 29 and a half. So we're going to be up 52 and a half. And that's a full loss. That's going to be 62. So we're down 9.5 points. That's a break even. Gives us 2 ticks times, or 1 tick times 4 positions, so a point, 8.5. That's a break even. 7.5. 2 losses, 2 break evens, win, and a third break even. Down 6.5 points. So for all intents and purposes, that's a pretty much break even day. $25.25 for the soybean stop. Getting close. We have 7 points in hand. That is 2 more points on the trailer at this point. Actually, there's 2 positions. That's 4 points on the trailer, as we got target 3 and trailing position still active. Micro NQ just absolutely exploded at 10 o'clock. We are done with the session there. All 3 market indices kind of going sideways. So it's about 10 minutes till 10. Pound Aussie and Pound Aussie and soybeans. We will do a crude oil inventory session at 10:30. I'll shut it down either when soybeans resolves or about 10:15, and we'll come back at 10:30 and do the crude oil or about 10:25. I'll try to get back in here. Get back in, set a new stream, 10:25. and we'll see what happens. And Micro Russell coming off session highs. YM looks like it's testing the 50 EMA, as is the Micro Russell. And Micro NQ testing the 200 EMAs. All three market indices in testing zones. All right, soybeans pulling back, coming back down now, it looks like, trying to make another run at that session low at 22.5. And a short trade set up on the pound Aussie. Market indices turning back up again. New session high on Micro Russell. Uh-oh, 74. Yep, we did trigger into the short on the pound Aussie. So pound Aussie short and soybeans is short for another 5 minutes or 4 minutes. Minimum target one on the pound Aussie trade, 12 pips. Testing the 20 simple moving average. Well, we closed out the 20, hanging right below it at the moment. Pound Aussie. See if that'll pull down the target. G20 meetings going on today. Soybeans kind of looked stagnated almost. Now it starts to move a little bit. Pound Aussie with a strong up move. This could very well be a reaction. Certainly wouldn't be unlikely to see a subsequent action move coming up off of the 20 simple moving average here. Back up above the entry now. All right, 10:16, so we're going to have to break loose. I'm going to go ahead and close down this stream. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with a new stream for the crude oil inventory report. Soybeans, this is a power quitting trade. We've already gotten targets 1 and 2, so 7 points in hand there. 4 points in hand on the trailer at the moment. 2 positions, 2 points each, or 2 pips rather. Got 2 points. So that's 11 points. It's a $550 trade at worst, and could do better than that. Pound Aussies. Yeah. Went up and tested the signal line again, or the balance line, and came back to the entry. So not much going on there. See everybody in about 10 minutes.